Bucket naked.
Please hit the gym. Please hit the gym, and the pH needs to be balanced as well.
I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes up right now.
Hey you guys, what's going on? Welcome back to JLerone Presents, where we talk about the facts, foolishness, and black female fuckery. Today's video is with Jeremy Hill. He actually talks about the divorce, the what is it called? No fault divorce. So it looks like they're trying to overturn no fault divorce. And like we all know, that's when women can just decide, hey, or even the men, anybody can decide, hey, I don't want to be married anymore, right? And you can just go get a divorce, no fault. You know, you ain't got to prove nothing. You can just go get papers and have them served, right? But we also know a lot of women do that. Not a lot of men, go after no fault divorces. Majority of the time, they are initiated by the women. I think it's like 75 to 80%, of no fault of divorces are, through women, right? And a lot of it's no fault divorce. So they're trying to overturn that and get rid of it. And women are livid. They are pissed off. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how when you just listen to the video and hear these women talk, you're going to hear how angry they are at this, right? Not that, because when you get married, you want to get a divorce. I mean, when you get married, you want to be married forever, basically. You know what I'm saying? Everybody would get married, wants to live a long life, be married, die married, all that good stuff, right? So if you're getting married, why, when somebody tells you you can't get a no-fault divorce, you're getting upset, right? Now, we understand divorces. I can understand if you're getting a divorce because, of infidelity or abuse, right? Something to that nature where, you feel like your life is in danger and stuff like that, fine, right? Or if both of y'all come to an agreement, man and woman, then you can dissolve the marriage that way. But just for it to be a no-fault divorce to where a woman can just wake up, decide, I'm not happy anymore, I'm just going to blindside the dude with these divorce papers, because that's all it is. The man has no heads up. He has no time to prepare. So if they get rid of no fault divorce, even if the man and woman come to an agreement to where, they'll no longer want to be married, they can get a divorce. Both of them the man has a knowledge of it, the woman has a knowledge of it. They can come down, sit to the table, disperse the funds, the assets, all that stuff equally. You know what I'm saying? So the no fault divorce, it gives a woman a leg up, because the guy is blindsided by it, all the time. He don't know what's going on. He's at work. Next thing you know, he gets, hit with some papers. He has no time to prepare. So getting rid of the no fault divorce is actually better. Because like I said, if you do decide that you don't want to be married anymore, both of y'all can come to the table and get to a reasonable, resolution, right? You can dissolve the marriage equally, fairly, all that. But as we know, these women don't want to be fair. They don't want to play fair. They want to, I wake up, I'm not happy, I want a divorce. You know, I'm going to take 75, 85, 95% of your assets, which I had nothing to do with you gaining, right? So that's where we at. But let's go ahead and get into this video. It's Jeremy Hill. You guys, if you haven't, go ahead, go over there and get his brother a like, a subscribe, and a share. He deserves it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Fair use, fair use. Please hit the like button, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. And let's go ahead and do it.
Show, man, I got some good news for you gentlemen out there. Right now, there are lawmakers who are fighting against no-fault divorce. They're trying to revoke it. They're trying to pull it back. The men have fought hard and long for this. We have suffered long for this. We have said we're not going to take it. We're not going to take it. We're done with it. So now women, modern women in particular, are completely losing their minds behind this. In this particular video, I will be supplying you facts, data, and statistical data, same thing, and you'll be seeing that. But let me go ahead and show you how upset, how irate these women are right now about this situation here. 1 second as I put it on the screen. Let's start off with a, as you call, a black queen.
That's why they want you pregnant. That's why they're walking back all of this. Roe v. Wade, contraception, IVF, also no-fault divorce. I mean, that's one that trips me up the most. The no-fault divorce. How is the government going to tell you whether or not you can and can't divorce somebody? Who the fuck are you? Last episode.
Let me jump on in right there. She want to know, do you mean that we have to ask a judge to get away from you? But check it out, man. Let me tell you something, man. Why are you acting like that? Don't you use a judge when it comes down to taking a man's half his belongings? When you drag him through divorce court, don't you have no problem go to a judge then? You about to burn your shoes off your feet trying to run to the courthouse to try to take half his stuff, all the stuff he done worked hard for before he even got to you. So yes, see, these women don't like this idea about taking away the no-fault divorce. Why? Let me tell you why. Because when you are going through no-fault divorce, you don't got to prove any wrongdoing. A woman can be like, you know what? It's cold outside. I want to divorce you because you didn't buy me a jacket. There's no real issues sometimes going on, and I'm going to give you proof with some percentages about what I just said right then. With no-fault divorce that was created by Ronald Reagan in 1969, women have been able to do whatever they want to do. This is why we always bring up that statistic about women who don't have degrees. There are 70% of all divorces are initiated by them. Women who have degrees, that number jumps up to 90% when it comes to the woman initiating divorce. And a lot of times, women are leaving simply because they're bored. The man ain't did nothing wrong at all. This is why we gotta take it away. But let me go ahead and keep going because I'm gonna give you some more good old stuff to talk about. Hold on for 1 second.
Last episode, we talked about women taking our power back, but we also as citizens, period, need to take our goddamn power back. How dare government officials think they can tell people, you mean to tell me I gotta go talk to a judge and ask a judge whether or not I can break up with somebody? When you really think about these things, it really speaks to the fact that we are under a crazy control system. That in 2024, we're even talking about walking back no-fault divorce. The fact that we even had to create no-fault divorce in the first place. Why can't you just quit a marriage when you're tired of it? We know why.
Okay, y'all hear that shit? This heifer said, why can't you just leave your marriage when you're tired of it? Why can't you get a divorce? That's the problem. Y'all motherfuckers sit up here and get married, then all of a sudden you get tired. You're bored. Now you want a divorce. Why get married if you're going to sit up and get tired? You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers don't want to put in no work. That's all it is. Marriage is work. Y'all get so enamored by the glitz and glamour of marriage just so you can, boast and brag to your friends, show off your wedding pictures and your rings and all this shit. And then when you get deep into the marriage and issues come up, cause issues and problems will come up in a marriage, now y'all don't want to be in it. Now things are too hard. And like I said, you get bored and you're tired of it. Motherfucker, you're not happy. It's not a man's job to make you happy. If you're bored, go out and fucking get a hobby. Right? If you're tired of it, you know what I'm saying? If you're tired, just go, get a hobby. Go run. Get a fucking Peloton and work out. Cause a lot of y'all motherfuckers need to lose weight anyway. You know what I'm saying? Do something. Get a hobby. But like I said, you guys just want to, I'm tired of the marriage. Now I want out of it. Now I want a divorce. Oh, yeah. And by the way, I need to be compensated. You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Now you got to get compensated because you're bored and you're fed up with the marriage. Fuck out of here. Let's keep it moving.
I am so amazed at how mad this woman is. Now let me give you some facts, data, and statistics and break down this no-fault divorce. And I'm gonna tell you why it's a good thing for the gentleman. Let me put it on the screen for you right quick. Hold on right quick. All right, make sure it's on your screen. Let me back it up a little bit better so you can see it. We can read it together. 1 second. All right, this is all I want you to see right here. In 1969, Governor Ronald Reagan of California made what he later admitted was one of the biggest mistakes of his political life, seeking to eliminate the strife and deception often associated with the legal regime of fault-based divorce. Reagan signed the nation's first no-fault divorce bill. Now, why did he say that was the greatest mistake of his life? Because as soon as he signed that bill, women started jumping out of the divorces. They were just jumping ship. They didn't want to be there no more. Now, why is this a good thing for the men? Because now, when this goes through, women can't leave men and blindside them. A lot of times, men, when they get served those divorce papers, that woman has already prepared everything. She already got all her ducks in a row. She already got her lawyers in place. And then by the time you find out you're going through a divorce, you're already so caught up that when you go to court, you lose half your belongings. You got to pay alimony, among other things, spousal support, things of that nature. You understand what I'm saying? With this right here, gentlemen, she can't leave you unless you agree to it. Now, let me go ahead and get a little bit further into that. It gives men time to prepare for the divorce. It gives men the opportunity to sit down and say, okay, if you want to divorce me, okay, let's sit down and we're going to divvy up the things that we have. So I will be willing to give you this, or I'll be not willing to give you that, instead of you just relying on the judge to give you the best deal out the situation. And we already know those divorce courts are not made for the men. Men lose all the time going through divorce, okay? So it helps the men to prepare. Now, a person could be legally married and separated at the same time, so you ain't gotta live with me. But if you want a divorce, you ain't taking half my shit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit down, we're gonna get some lawyers, and we're gonna make a decision on who gets what. That's why it's a good thing, okay? Now, what women, let me show you this right quick. Another thing. Because of Ronald Reagan, it said specifically, no-fault laws are shown to bear responsibility for increasing the national divorce rate by an average of approximately 7% in the short run and an average of approximately 13% in the long run, following their state-specific implications. So, thanks to no-fault divorce, divorces have been on the rise. And like I said, a lot of women leave for reasons other than abuse, because we know that's one of the main things what if he beating me up? What if he doing this and that? Let me put this on the screen for you people like that. 23.5% of divorces are caused by domestic violence. Almost a quarter of survey respondents reported physical and emotional abuse in their marriages as a critical cause of divorce. Less than 25%, only 25% of those women who run to the courthouse say, I need a divorce, are actually getting beat up, cussed off, going through domestic violence, verbal abuse, as well as emotional abuse. You don't know what, I'm just so passionate right now, I'm trying to get this. But anyway, so you could throw that out of the way. The number one cause for divorces is infidelity. Number two is money. So think about the other causes. It's because of boredom. So yeah, baby, it's time to get rid of y'all. It's time for y'all to go ahead and sit back and relax, Jack, and understand that we got our big payback. Like James Brown said, the big payback. Yeah, it's time to go ahead and get rid of no-fault divorce. I believe it's called Project 2025. Let me pull up on the screen right quick. Y'all vote. Y'all hurry up and support your senator and get this thing out, man. This thing has been detrimental to men, man, for decades. You understand what I'm saying? So let me put this up here right quick. Yeah, I know women don't like this. Modern women mad right now. Them mustard back helpers don't like this at all, Jack. Here we go.
Project 2025 is coming after no-fault divorce. Do you know why? Because they want to return us to a time when women were baby factories and relied on their husbands for financial survival. This article, written by Emma Waters in 2022 for the Heritage Foundation, Waters lays the groundwork for opposing no-fault divorce. Now, don't forget who is the primary organizer of Project 2025. That's right, the Heritage Foundation. Take a look at this 2023 CNN article. This explains the ramp up in Christian nationalist commentators like Matt Walsh continually complain about no-fault divorces and how it harms men.
That's enough of that, because she about to go a little bit crazy and go real left about that, because she first started talking bad about Christianity, Christians, and all that stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you could be a Christian or not. I think we all can agree, as men, split down the middle, that no-fault divorce has been a pain in our ass for decades, okay? Real talk. And I'm gonna go ahead and let this go. It's gonna be a short video, but I wanted to give you the good news, because like I said, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
But yeah, man, that's the end of that. But you guys, tell me what y'all think about it and what you think about the no-fault divorces, because we all know, again, it's not in men's favor. It's always the woman who come up with this, I'm bored, I'm not happy, and like I said, it blindsides the men. So in all fairness, it should be, if you want to dissolve the marriage, both of y'all come to the table, y'all split shit down the middle, you know, whatever works, whatever you can come to an agreement on, instead of, you know, the man just getting railroaded, right? But go ahead, drop some comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share. It helps the channel grow. It's JLerone with JLerone Presents. You guys, please be good to yourselves. By all means, let's be good to one another. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.